got in the group?
Yeah, what age?
Oh, God.
Management. Tell them about Mike first.
Well, well, we both met him in '74. George and them through some people from Cleveland, Ohio, and we went to a show. They knew George now, and we ended up. They came back by the house where the guys lived, and we had our equipment set up over there because we were playing around in a band that they were in.
Oh yeah, y'all set up.
Yeah. But I remember you. I remember you said. And it's Sparks. I remember you saying you should hear my cousin play Maggot Brain.
Yeah.
I remember you saying that. Then we went over to it's like a party down in the basement.
That's right. That was
Yeah.
Oh yeah. We were just.
Then we went to the. Then we went to the
1974.
Yeah, we did.
Talk to his mom. Talk to Mike's mother.
I think y'all was still in station wagons in '74. Around that time.
That was.
You had this moon and stars and stuff cutting your hair at that era.
Come on, got to finish the story. You got to hear this.
Well, no, the party started, and everybody kept saying, telling George, you got to hear this kid play Maggot Brain. I'm talking about Michael. So we plugged up, and I played the little arpeggio chords behind Michael, and he played. And George and them all checked him out. I never forget Eddie. I remember Eddie is the one that we both really wanted to meet first. We knew about Parliaments, but Eddie was, the whole Maggot Brain album was just #1 in our household.
Right.
You know, and the fact that these guys were all black, I was telling Mudbone earlier, they were all black rock and rollers at that time in '74. We didn't know anybody else that was all black playing rock and roll. So that attracted us to them automatically. But Maggot Brain was something that Michael wanted to learn, and he slowed it down one day. He slowed it on the record player. You got those different speeds.
Right.
So he slowed it down to the slowest speed. Then he's tuned his guitar to the regular tuning of the slow speed, and then when he learned every note, he sped it back up and learned how to play it in real time, like that. So that's how he picked out every note like that. So
They heard him play. What happened?
they heard him play, and everybody loved it. The party still went on. You know what I mean? And it was. Well, it was about 3 months or 2 months later. The summer hadn't even. Michael had graduated in '74. I was still in high school. So when the summer was almost in, we were over at Michael's house and got a call from Fuzzy.
Oh, okay.
I think it was Fuzzy who called Michael and said something about, it's a prepaid ticket he had, and he wanted him to come to Washington, D.C. There was a show, I guess, at the Capitol Center, because when Michael told me about it, like 20,000 people there. It blew his mind. But that's how he ended up, and we got the ticket. We left home. Michael's parents worked during the day, so we didn't have a chance to tell them
they were pissed.
that Michael,
Oh, imagine that.
Hampton.
I had an old beat up 1963 LeSabre that I was driving, and I said, Michael, you might as well take this. If you don't do this now, He said, well, what about? I said, don't worry about them. I'll tell them. And I really shouldn't have said that, because
I'm glad you did.
I had to meet that trouble right in the face. So, and see, Michael didn't call back that first night.
Oh no!
Got him on the plane. I said, man, make sure you call back so Mom and Pops won't be mad. He didn't call back. So then they got all worried. Then he finally called back.
Yeah, it's all bad.
But what really saved everything is when they finally came off the road, they came back home. George, Fuzzy, and all the Grady and them, they came back and they met Michael. Remember y'all met the family?
Yep.
And then that smoothed me out, because I was like in the doghouse for a long time. For taking Michael to the airport.
He never came back.
Hey, Steve, put the
He never called back like he said he was.
back on the
But,
lock.
you know. It all smoothed out.
They called you to come up there.
Well, it was later. You know, I didn't get into the band until late. I was in college. I went to college, and then I left college, and then I met up with T-Funk, and I was in Milwaukee, and then I met up with him in Chicago. And then when I came, Michael was already involved. This is like 4 years later, you know what I mean? So, but then I came, and then they gave me a job working on the staff. Ron Brimbry, they said, man, you would be good, because Michael was out there getting in a lot of stings and things, and it would be nice to kind of divert some of that attention, you know. I didn't know that's what Tales of Kid Funkadelic was all about. The whole record was about his crazy antics and stuff.
Trying to be Eddie.
Trying to be Eddie.
I said, brother, you in trouble if you want to
You're trying to be Eddie, man. Don't be Eddie.
What was funny though, when he was in the studio and he was asleep.
And we recorded.
Oh, you're right.
This is the way we fuck you.
That's for real?
Like, oh yeah, it was for real.
Yeah.
It was for real. He was sleeping on the sofa.
And we were doing this song. I just put the mic over to him, playing right in time. He said, we fuck with you.
Wow, that's cool. They say this need to be unsung. This ain't no unsung. This uncut.
Oh yeah, it's definitely uncut. Yeah.
It's the real shit.
The
Uncut.
stories are there. There's so many. There's still so many books to be written.
Yeah. What is your name?
My name is Lige Curry, and one day I will do a book.
All right, but what's your website? Can we get your CDs, your shirts?
Well, right now you can go to. My website is in the works. I'm getting it together.
Facebook?
Yeah, you can go to Facebook, Lige Curry, and you know, I'm all on the Instagram, Funkadelic and everything. And you can find me through George's site. You know, he's got us all linked up on his site.
They say this the movies. Give a shout out to Star.
Yeah, shout out to
Mr. Curry, this shit. Love the stories. I'll buy the book. You already got one book sold, Lige.
Nice. Yeah, you know, the stories are all gonna be good.
Okay.
They're all gonna be
You
good.
got it from everybody's point of view.
Yeah.
They're always out there.
That's right.
All right, Muddy. Give us something.
Well, you know what I'm gonna give you? I'm gonna say, check out PTV. That's what you want to be.
PTV.
You want to be.
All right.
Take a hit of this and watch PTV.
Sign it off until tonight, y'all. Y'all heard it first.
That's right. P-Vision.
On the bus.
They say what?
Yeah, for those that didn't know, George never stopped touring.
Yeah,
I just want to put that out there.